Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and in today's video, I am going to be talking about Mercedes. What on earth has happened to Mercedes? So, right, as you know, recently, Mercedes have been absolutely shambolic. It's like, this is way below their usual standards. Mercedes have not been great since 2021. Their last victory was in Brazil 2022, was the last time Mercedes took it to the top step of the podium. George Russell and my driver Lewis Hamilton got P2 in that race, but since then it's just gone from bad to worse for the Woken base outfit. Honestly, it's like, what on earth is going on at Mercedes? A team who have won 7 constructors championship, 8 constructors championships, and 7 drivers titles. I mean, what on earth has happened to them? Toto Wolff turns that team absolutely outstanding. They dominated the sport from 2014 right up until 2020, and then obviously 2021 had that epic battle with Red Bull, but yeah, it's not been great for Mercedes. They created a car that had 0 pods on it, 0 side pods, and that absolutely backfired. So they redesigned the car and then added side pods to it. It was showing signs of improvement, but this year's Mercedes to me is absolutely abysmal. To me, they're the 4th or 5th fastest team. What on earth is going on with them? How have they got it so wrong? It's ever since this ground effects era, Mercedes have just gone backwards. It's crazy. It really is. I'd love to know what on earth has happened to that team, because they were a joy to watch, honestly. That 2020 Mercedes, what a monster of a car they created with that DAS system, the dual axle system, I think they called it. But what a car it was! A bit like last year's Red Bull. It's an absolute masterpiece, that Mercedes. And yeah, you know, my driver Lewis Hamilton has not started this season off good at all. To me, he's been absolutely abysmal. I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, but this is probably the worst I've ever known it, being a Lewis Hamilton fan. Body language is shocking. He's not happy with the car. That's why he's off to my team, Ferrari, my favourite team. But, you know, it's just, what are they going to do to get back on top again? Obviously, James Addison has designed this car because they had someone else designing the other 2 Mercedes and he got replaced or sacked, whatever happened. But James Addison, usually he comes up with brilliant Mercedes cars, but yeah, this one so far needs to get in the bin. It really does, unless it dramatically improves. But yeah, Mercedes, once dominating F1, now are struggling to get on the podium, and look, to me, the 4th or 5th fastest team. Mercedes, you know, when they were dominating, they used to get a lot of hate, and a bit like what Red Bull are getting now, they're getting a lot of hate. But what fans have got to realise is that there's always going to be one team who dominates the sorts. It's about who builds the best car in that. Red Bull had done a superb job in this ground effects era, and Mercedes did well in the hybrid era. But this is Red Bull's era now, and Mercedes have got to try and get back into that level, but the signs are not good at the moment. Do they need to... Has Toto Wolff had his day? I believe not. I still believe Toto Wolff can make Mercedes great again, but ever since Abu Dhabi 21, he has been a bit of a knobhead, in my opinion, Toto Wolff. But, you know, he's a fantastic team leader, so hopefully, fingers crossed, We need Mercedes to get back on top because we need competition. My driver no longer believes in the project, so that's why he's off to Ferrari. But let me know down below what you think. Do you think the problem is the way they designed the car? Do you think it's down to Toto? Be interested to hear your thoughts. Bye bye.